Hi, my name is Kim Pell and I work on Coldwell Banker's marketing team. Today, I'm going to show you how to place a listing concierge order. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing you're going to want to do is log on to nrtgateway.com. From there, you can click on the listing concierge tile, or if you're in a market that has CB1, you can click on that tile. I've gone ahead and clicked on the CB1 tile, which brings me to the home page of CB1, which is what you can see here. Near the top of my icons, you'll notice that I've got a listing concierge icon. Some markets might also see this as Market My Listing. I'm going to go ahead and click on this button right here to go ahead and get started with my order. Clicking on this icon right here takes me to a page called My Listings. This is where I can see all of my listings that are live on the MLS, as well as packages I've ordered through Listing Concierge. The way I can tell that I've ordered a Listing Concierge package is by the package name under here, right here underneath the address. You'll notice it says gold right here, which indicates this is a property I've ordered Listing Concierge. I have a couple different options from this page. If I have a property on this page that's already on the MLS, I can go ahead and click on Market My Listing to initiate a Listing Concierge order. Otherwise, in most cases, agents do order Listing Concierge packages before the property goes on the MLS, and you can go ahead and click this Add New Listing button right here. If you want to see when your materials, your proofs will be ready for you, you can go ahead and click on this link right here that'll take you to the page where you can see that. And if you have any questions at any time as you're going through this, the Listing Concierge team's phone number is up here near the top of the page, as well as their email address, so you can contact them for quick answers and help. I'm going to go ahead and click on this Add New Listing button right here to get started with my order. This is going to be where I'm going to want to enter in the property details. So you'll notice right away at the very top it has my agent contact information automatically in here. If I'm going to be marketing this listing with another agent, I can go ahead and enter their name here, and then my materials will be branded with both of our contact information. If I'm part of a team, then I can select my team from this drop-down menu right here, and then our contact information will be shown on all of our materials. I also wanted to point out right here on the right-hand side of the page, there's an area for seller information. That's not a mandatory field, and I just want you to be rest assured that we never contact your sellers. As I scroll down through the page, you'll notice that I've got some information I have to enter. So I'm going to go ahead and enter in my listing address and my city, state, and zip. Anything that has a red asterisk next to it means that it's a required field for order. I'm also going to select my property type, and I'm just going to leave it as active. A couple other things I wanted to point out on this page is that you do have the option to hide the listing address. If I wanted to do that, I would just go ahead and check this box. And then if I wanted to market this as global luxury, I have that option as well. Just as a reminder, in order for your property to be marketed as global luxury, it has to meet the global luxury price point and also have the appearance of a global luxury listing. I can enter in the list price right here. Or if I want to have the price displayed as price upon request, I can check this box right here to do that. As you scroll down the page, you'll notice that there are fields for bedrooms, bathrooms, square footage, lot square footage, the list date, and the close date. These are not required fields, but our photographers do like to know the number of bedrooms and bathrooms, so I do always recommend that you enter in that information, as well as the square footage, so that they know how much house they are going to be shooting. Once I'm done with that, I would go ahead and click Continue to keep going with my order. I'm now going to be brought to the marketing copy page, which is where I can enter in my marketing copy for this listing. So I'm going to go ahead and put in some text real quick. couple things I wanted to point out on this page is that, first of all, you do not have to enter in your marketing copy at the time of order. If you're in a rush and you just want to get the order done, you can certainly come back to this and do this later. But just remember that the Listing Concierge team cannot get started on your order until they get both your property photos and your marketing copy and your agent profile is complete. So please keep that in mind. If you do have your marketing copy ready and you prepared it beforehand in a Microsoft Word document, please make sure you click this little icon right here that's got the W on it, which is a paste from Word feature. This will help make sure that none of those weird little hidden characters show up in your materials. Another couple things I wanted to point out on this page is that we do have options down here for you to add bullet points and also to enter in specific information, marketing copy for your postcard/mailer or your advertisement. Again, these all have optional next to it, which means you don't have to do that. The Listing Concierge team can help do this on your behalf. So I just wanted to point that out. But some real estate agents do like to, have a little bit more control over this from the start and give us a little bit more direction, which the Listing Concierge team loves. So if you'd like to do that, go ahead and enter in that information here, but that's completely up to you. Once you're satisfied with your marketing copy, you would just click Market this listing to keep the process going. I now get taken to a page where I need to choose my package type. And I have 3 different options. I can choose gold, silver, or platinum. I'm going to go ahead and choose gold. And you'll notice that on this page, it actually shows me everything that I get in my package. So I can scroll down through the list and review it and just make sure I'm happy with all of this. If I don't want to use the professional photography that's included with the Listing Concierge package, I can go ahead and check this box right here and then opt out of the photography, and you'll notice that it automatically deducts $80. But I'm going to go ahead and keep that in because that's something I do want as part of my order. So I'm going to go ahead and click the order button to keep the process going. I'm now going to be taken to a page where I'm going to review once again all of the different products and marketing items that are included in my package. So I can see that up here near the top of the page where it says gold package includes, and then it gives me a bulleted list of everything included. I also on this page have the option of choosing my brochure size. So I'm going to go ahead and select 8x8 because I like the perfect little square. And then I can also choose my paper type. I can choose glossy or matte, and I'm going to keep it at glossy. And you'll notice there's a note down here underneath that says if you don't indicate a brochure size and paper type at the time of order, that the Listing Concierge team is going to go ahead and choose this for you, and they will default your paper type to glossy. In terms of your mail delivery options, you've got a couple different options here. I get trifold just listed mailers as part of this package, as well as just sold postcards. I can either choose to have these sent to myself, and then I would have to ship them out on my own. I can choose to have them mailed to a radius surrounding the property automatically, or I can upload my own mailing list if that's what I prefer. Just one thing I wanted to point out is that if you have 100 mailers as part of your package, but you upload a list, your own mailing list of 50 people, the remaining 50 will be defaulted to be sent to a radius around the property. I can either choose my mailing options right now, or I can choose those later on while I'm proofing my materials. So you don't have to indicate that right here. If I want to order additional marketing items, perhaps I know that I'm going to need more brochures for this particular property, I can go ahead and enter in the quantity here. And then also, the last thing I wanted to point out on this page is that there is an e-flyer that's sent out for this property. So it automatically goes out to your primary sphere within New Panda, but if you have another group that you want to send it to, you can enter the name here, or if you don't want to have this sent out, you can go ahead and click opt out, or enter opt out here, and then the Listing Concierge team will know not to send this out. I'm going to go ahead and hit continue, and I'm going to get taken to the payment screen now so I can go ahead and keep my order going. You'll notice when you get to that checkout page that, again, I've got my package name here and the price. There's a box here that says send a note to the listing concierge coordinator. While it's going to be tempting to put a note in there, the best way to really reach out to your coordinator is by either calling them or emailing them. So I don't recommend that you put any important information here. There is a coupon code area right here, which is not live yet, so I just wanted to let you know that because sometimes people do have questions about that. On this right-hand side, it has your default shipping information, which most of the time it is defaulted to your office address. If you want to change that to be your home address so your brochures get sent to your home instead of your office, you can go ahead and enter that here and change that here, or you can change that later on too while you're proofing your materials. I have to go ahead and fill out some information for my billing, so I'm going to go ahead and do that here. And then once I do all of this, I'll be able to go ahead and order my photography. So let me go down to the bottom of the page. I'm using an example credit card for this demonstration. There's some important information down here at the bottom of the page that we do ask you read before you place your order. And then you're going to go ahead, once you've read that, you're going to click the box that you agree with the terms and conditions and then submit your order. Once I submit my order, I'm going to get an on-screen confirmation page that will just let me know that I've got to schedule my photography now to complete my order. And you can see that page right now on the screen. And then in addition, it just reminds me that once my photo shoot's done, the photos are uploaded into the platform, and the marketing copy is received, that the listing concierge team will begin processing my order. And again, if you have any questions, the listing concierge team phone number is down here at the bottom, and you can call them and they can help you out. I'm going to go ahead now, and click the schedule photography button to keep my order going. This is going to take me to the photography page, which is where I can go ahead and select my photographer, and I'm in a market that only has one photography option. Some markets have a few, and you can select your preferred photographer from this page. And then once you get to this page right here, you can go ahead and quickly schedule your photography appointment. And so just as a note, this is a preferred date and time for photography. Once you go ahead and you put in your order, the photographer will follow up with you to confirm your photo date and time. So I'm going to go ahead and select next Monday at 3 p.m. And again, there's a note here that says the photography company will be in touch within 1 business day to confirm the final scheduling. And then down here, there's a notes for photographer box. This is where I can put any information I need to get to the photographer. So maybe this is a home in a gated community. And I'm going to put that in right here. And then once I'm satisfied, I'm going to go ahead and hit submit request. And then this order is going to go right directly to the photography company. And then they will be in touch with you within 1 business day to schedule your appointment. Once this request goes through, I'm going to go ahead and get a final on-screen confirmation that's basically going to tell me that I'm done with my order and that I can sit back and relax, and that the listing concierge team will be in touch soon to begin my order. And then it gives me a handy little timeline of what to expect in terms of my proofs. And again, proofs are not done until the marketing copy and the photos are received. And then your agent profile within CB1 is completed. So if you have any questions after placing your order, please go ahead and contact the listing concierge team. Their number is 1-833-LIST-CON, and then the team will help you out. So that is it for placing a listing concierge order. Thank you so much for your time.